Is it going? Yes, it is going. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm sick again. And again and again.
You just gotta stop.
And what do we do when I'm sick?
We watch movies.
We binge watch movies. And you had to talk me into this one.
I don't understand why.
I'm not feeling up to snuff, but we got to watch one of my favorite movies. And it is one of my favorite movies. House. 1985 or 86, depending on... I think theatrical was 85, VHS was 86, and I just noticed I'm wearing a Splatterhouse t-shirt. Awesome. So, hey, Scary, what did you think?
I liked it. It was a fun movie. It was fun.
It is a fun comedy horror. Starts off very dark.
Yeah.
But also, the subject matter about a parent losing their child and getting divorced and the whole world breaking down, and then his PTSD with Vietnam. And basically, his aunt dying and he gets his house. The house is haunted. It is haunted.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, I'm not going to just go, oh, is it haunted? Is it not haunted? No, it is a haunted house.
Honestly, I've got a thing for movies with houses that do things to you.
Yeah.
So, we will be watching Rose Red at some point.
Rose Red,
I have it on DVD.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Well, that means it goes in the collection. I know, it's in another collection in someone else's house. The people, yeah.
Enough said.
Family issues.
But I have Rose Red, but guess who gave it to me for Christmas one year?
Was it me?
Mama Poppins.
Ah, Mama Poppins. She has a channel.
Yes, she does, and I will link her in the description.
Yes, you will. But, House.
Yes.
You were like, oh my god, that's Norm.
No, I went Norm!
Cheers.
Norm from Cheers.
And then you noticed it was Bull from Night Court.
2 80s sitcoms that I enjoyed the crap out of.
Because you had never seen our lead actor, William Katz, is the great American hero. And you never seen that show. So you had 3 sitcoms that were on the air at the time in this one movie. And this movie is awesome.
Honestly, it made it for me because, again, there was familiar faces in it, and that made it even better for me. So, yeah, I really liked it.
Yes. And it does start off dark. It's the aunt's house. William Katz grew up with this, but the aunt kind of...
Protected him
from this house. Well, she eventually gets to the point where the house tricks her, and trigger warning, she commits suicide.
Yeah.
She hangs herself, and that's the first 3 minutes of the movie. Someone walks in and sees...
Yeah. The grocery boy.
Cuts to William Katz character, Roger Cobb. He's a writer, Vietnam soldier. His son's been missing for unknown time frame, but it's been a while because the wife is ex-wife now is kind of over it and moving on with her acting career.
That was my first question.
Hey, birdies, calm down over there.
Yes, we moved.
The parrots are...
Parakeets.
Parakeets.
Yeah. That was my first question was, how long was his son missing for? And, I had all these questions in my head, but they were getting answered. I didn't really...
But that seems to be the one question that doesn't get answered is how long has he been missing for. Right. It's long enough for the mother, 1, to kind of get over it. 2, there is a flashback scene where they're at the house, and they are happy.
Yeah.
And, for them to leave the house, leave the aunt alone, he moves into this little crappy apartment. He hasn't written a book in years.
Right.
His life's falling apart where her life is kind of...
Well, I mean, she had lost the award ceremony, so she was kind of...
Oh, how sad for her.
Whatever, but honestly, I'm going to be real here as a mom. If my duck were missing, I would still be really upset.
She didn't seem it.
That's what I'm saying. I would still... I wouldn't be over it.
She kind of was.
That's what I'm saying.
And she was kind of moving on from it, and he couldn't. So he moves in to his aunt's house. They're trying to sell it. He says no.
He's like, no, I'm keeping it.
That realtor
was...
That realtor was I don't know if he was meant there to be a red herring, but he was shady, and he even shoots the harpoon at him, and it misses him by that
much. And then
continues talking like nothing happened, and you just see Roger just looking at him like
okay. And then he was like, oops. Oops, with a question mark at the end of that. But he was also, like, looking to sell all the stuff in the house. Yeah. And I was like, what realtor would... Because I used to work for one. Mm-hmm. They don't really do that stuff. So I was just like, this guy's a slime ball. And also, I'm choking on my own. Yeah.
It happens.
So, and also, everybody that was talking crap on the aunt to him was cracking me up immediately when he was like, that was my aunt.
Except for the guy at the funeral. The guy at the funeral would go, he said flat out, she wasn't crazy. She was senile, but she wasn't crazy.
Right. But everybody
else... But that
else...
was it. Like, everyone else was like, oh, she was crazy. The guy at the funeral was like, she wasn't crazy. Like, basically trying to imply there might be more going on. And... Not realizing, it's a supernatural thing going on. Again, it's not... Is it his PTSD? Is it all this stuff happening?
Yeah, that's...
No, it is a haunted house.
That was
movie.
My first thought. I was like, oh, God.
I keep repeating this because movies nowadays that they make you think, oh, is it PTSD? Is it a cult? Is it this? Is that Hereditary? No, it's a haunted house. Hereditary sucked.
But...
I'll set it.
Like I said, those were the questions that I had in my mind, but it kept it... I don't want to say light, but
it kept it light.
It did. It really did. And I was like thinking, like, oh my God, is the monster in the closet his PTSD? Is it this? Is it that? And I'm like, oh my God, is he imagining this? Is he going like absolutely batshit?
He was saying, I am crazy, or I am going crazy. And you kept seeing him, I think it's like 2 or 3 times he goes for the Valium.
Yeah.
And then I think the house is actually the one that stops him from taking it.
Yeah, because he dropped it,
on the door.
Dropped it down the sink.
Yeah.
But like, also, did you notice as the movie went on, his eyes he got the crazy eyes.
Not only did he got the crazy eyes almost from the very beginning with the real estate guy. But yeah, he got the crazy eyes, number one. His hair kept changing.
Yeah, it did. And I was thinking it, he said it, and I was like, oh, I'm not totally crazy.
Get it's a movie, it's shot out of order, it's shot out of sync, but I'm pretty sure those hallway scenes were shot after everything else. Because his hair it almost looked like it was a wig. Like he had his real hair underneath it for his TV show, or it was cut differently.
Kind of like they did in Pretty in Pink at the end.
It just, those scenes, especially like in the hallway, it was like, this was shot after, this is shot before. Something was just off about him, and it was his hair. Because William Katz, if you ever see a picture of him in the 80s, he's got a nice head of curly hair, blonde, but in them hallway scenes, it seemed it was almost brown.
But honestly, the movie was just so good. I didn't care.
I didn't care.
Like, I was just like,
when you first see the creature in the closet, the whole hallway, the wall and the door moved, letting you know, hey, we took this out, we put this in. I don't care why. We're about to see a damn monster.
I need to know, is Norm okay?
Norm's
fine.
Is Norm
okay?
Norm's
from being drunk off that bottle of Jack?
And that six-pack of beer.
That's the last time you see him.
You see him? No, you saw him at the end.
Oh, you did?
He ran out of the house when he seen the
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, Norm's okay.
Norm's fine. That's okay. If we ever watch the second one, Cliff's in it. I'm not kidding.
Is Norm in it too?
No, it's an entirely different house, different story, different everything.
Am I going to be upset?
This one goes more on the comedic side. A lot on the comedic side.
Okay, so am I going to sit there like...
Yes. House 2, the second story, is either really great or what the hell is this? But we're still talking about House 1. There is mistakes in this.
Oh, yeah.
The layout of the house itself, I've pointed out, I was like, the house is beautiful on the outside, the house is beautiful on the inside. That is not the inside of that house.
No.
That stained glass window at the top of the steps, we see the back of the house twice. It's not there.
I love that stained glass. That was gorgeous. Mm-hmm. I was lusting over this house the entire time. I was like, I want this house. Were you
looking at the paintings in the house, though?
Yes, I was.
The paintings told the whole story.
Yes.
And I even said that to you at the beginning. I was like, that painting right there is like, that's important to it.
Yeah.
And when he realizes at the end, he takes the cloth off and he reveals where his son is.
Yep.
If he would have just done that from the beginning.
And then
everything would have been...
After he did that and then ran to the bathroom, I was like, he's going to smash that mirror, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And he did.
And it led to a portal.
Yes, Yes, it did.
Yes, it
Although, okay, so the thing that got me with that was...
Well, before we get onto that...
Yeah.
The house, basically... it takes his biggest regret, his fear, whatever. He is writing his new book there about his experiences in Vietnam, and that's where Bull from Night Court, Richard Mole, comes in. Richard Mole was his buddy, his partner, whatever, and he gets gunned down in Nam. Doesn't die. Asks Roger to kill him. Roger can't. Roger runs to get help. When he goes to get help, Charlie, they drag his body off. They keep him alive for weeks just to torture him. That's the manifestation that the house brought to life, that has kidnapped his son, that is putting him through all this, that is making him nuts, like you said, the crazy eyes, that is feeding on his fear, because let's be honest, it's at the end you find out it's all about this house is feeding on his fear.
Mm-hmm.
So, mirror in the bathroom is broken. Portal to, I want to say an Evil Dead reference, but this came out 2 or 3 years before Evil Dead 2. The skeleton with the wings.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Would
This,
Evil
I
Dead
think-
have copied off of that?
I think Evil Dead 2 may have taken this.
Oh!
Because remember, Evil Dead 2 was the horror comedy one like this.
Yeah.
But because this was supposed to be... They made 4 of these.
Mhm.
They made 4 of these. Each one, up to number 3, is different. Part 4, they went back to Roger Cobb. He now has a different house. He's only in it for like 10 minutes because they kill him. They kill him brutally. He's in a car wreck. His body's completely burned. They got to pull the plug. It's not a very good movie. You can tell the budget for it is very, very, very low. But you do get Kane Hodder as a pizza face singing the pizza song. So that gets points for that. Kane Hodder also did stunts in this too. I'm trying to figure out where. Because that is a physique we know.
Who is it? Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder!
But he climbs. Well, first you find out that through this bathroom mirror, it is a drop.
Mm-hmm.
It is a long drop.
He was smart by throwing the shaving cream in
Right.
there, and I was like, damn.
And he lowers himself down, and that's when the Evil Dead 2, even though this was before Evil Dead 2, flying skeleton shoots the rope. He falls, finds his son trapped in a cage. He it's like he never realizes he's back in Vietnam. Oh, by the way, all the Vietnam stuff is clearly a stage.
Yeah.
It's clearly a stage. Gets his son, and that's when we first come to the realization that it is Big Ben that's putting him through all this.
Yeah.
He gets back. Big Ben's there, only now he's a decaying corpse because it's been, almost 20 years now? And basically he has to face his fears. This is his fear. He should have killed Ben. He put Ben through all this torture. This is his regret. This is his guilt. And he has to confront it. The more I think about this movie, too, there is a body count of 2 and it's just the monsters. I'm sorry, 3. The Anne at the beginning, the monster that was pretending to be his wife, and Ben. So really, just the bad guys get killed if you don't count the Anne.
Like, at first, when he shot his wife, I was like, oh no, like,
It's
is
playing,
this PTSD?
It's playing on one of them things. Is it PTSD? Is it real?
Is it real?
Is it the house? Is it this and that? And I told her from the very beginning, it's a haunted house movie.
Yeah.
Do not fall into this. It is a haunted house movie.
And you know I'm into those movies, so I'm cool. But yeah, and like I know everyone that we've watched, something got me or like freaked me out or whatever, but it was when he was lowering himself down and he was on the rope. And I don't like things that swing, you know this? And that was like really making my anxiety go through the roof. And then
That's
when
not true. The whole time through the movie, his son's gonna be okay, right? He finds his son.
Yeah. But okay.
Anytime kids are involved,
Kids or animals.
you are gonna hate some of the ones that are coming up then.
No, well, I can't wait for the next one I'm going to make you watch.
Ugh.
It's a movie you've never seen before.
No, it's going to be Forrest's Never Seen instead of Scary's Never Seen. But I hear Sam Elliott's in it, so...
So it's not a totally bad movie, and Cloris Leachman's in it too.
There better be some gunslinging, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, there is.
Neat.
Yeah.
And it's not Tombstone. I know Tombstone. That's one of my favorite movies, too.
That we have to watch.
Yes. But we're not done here.
No.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a little sick, if you haven't noticed. But, anything else you want to add to this?
Other than, I really liked this movie a lot. You did not steer me wrong. I'm sad that I had to talk you into watching it, but I'm glad that you were like, all right, let's watch it.
It doesn't take... It's serious topics, but it doesn't take itself too serious. The comedy's not stupid funny. It's that nice line, and the problem is no one went to see this. This was supposed to be their because it's Stephen Miner and oh god, I should get my horror card taken away from me. The guy that did Friday the 13th. His name's right on the tip of my tongue, but this was going to be his next franchise because I was going to put over there. The poster's not over there anymore. Friday the 13th 4 was supposed to be the end, so they were doing a new franchise. Friday the 13th 4 was a hit, so they kept going with that. This didn't go well, so 2 went directly to video. 3 didn't even go under the house name. It was called, oh crap, I can't even remember. I think it was Lance Hendrickson and, was it Shocker? No, it wasn't Shocker, but it was Lance Hendrickson, and basically he's a cop. They put a serial killer on death row, electrocute him, but now he's like in the electricity. And he keeps popping up like on his TV and here and there, but he's not in the electricity, he's just an entity now. It has nothing to do with the house. Yeah. And then part 4, like I said, Roger Cobb's in it for like 10 minutes. It's a different house. It's a house that's in the middle of Native American land. There's literally nothing around. It's like in a crater. But it's a house. But at the same time, it's also on land that this toxic waste company wants. So you get this mother-daughter story about them trying to rebuild after their father died, and then you completely cut over to a chemical factory that looks like it's straight out of a Captain Planet cartoon. Like, it's so over the top with it.
Wind! Water! Earth! Heart!
Go away now. But yes, this is the best one. Part 2, like I said, love it or hate it. 3, they didn't even bother calling it House 3. And then there's 4. And I'll be honest, I really do want them to kind of look at this franchise again and just go, look, let's do 1 or 2 more and maybe get it back on track of haunted house stories. Doesn't always have to be the same house, because watch enough of these ghost shows that are on TV, apparently everywhere's haunted, so you can do different stories with it.
Well, if you think about it, we are future ghosts.
This is true.
So we could be haunting this house right now.
I'm too sick to deal with that question. I really am. Ugh. House, 1985 or 86, whichever year, because it's both on Google, it is. 91 minutes?
Something like that.
93. Like I said, you never get bored with it.
No.
Always keeps you going. Instrumentals are really good, and they click in at the best time. It's not just a stinger to be a stinger. Like, when he first goes to the closet,
yeah,
it's quiet. He turns the light on, and then you hear the...
Yeah.
Grabs the door and just goes, oh, I'm crazy.
I don't know if you felt me jump when he turned on the light, and then the music happened, and I went, oh, okay. And then, yeah, I also...
But then it kind of soothes you with the 2 songs that are in this that are played back to back. We can't sing it or we'll probably get whatever, but
yeah, no.
The lyrics go, feeling better, now that we're through, feeling better, because I'm over you. After he kills a monster, and then when he buries that monster, This is dedicated to the
The
one
one I
I love.
Also, let's talk about that neighbor.
Which one?
With the no, not Norm. He's cool. He's fine. He brought Chinese food and beer.
Oh, the stereotypical 80s blonde girl in the tight outfits with the accent of undiscernible nature.
It sounded
one of those.
Norwegian or some shit.
Who leaves her kid with him, the
Yeah.
guy she just met, so she can go out and party?
Hey.
I have an answer for that. It was the 80s.
Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Here's my kid. Bye.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That was it.
Yeah,
but then again, that led to a great scene too with the two what they call
Oh, those things that drag them up
I think they call them the little creepers.
I guess.
Or because I always thought they were called trolls, but reading the credits, they're like the little creepers.
Yeah.
Again, good designs.
Yeah, but that little boy was so cute. He was so cute, and I was
he
like,
had a mullet.
He did. But his
In the
face,
80s.
no, his face was really cute. But no, I was kind of hoping that the mom would get eaten by the house. I was gonna laugh.
Dark.
I don't care. No, I was mad at her. Also,
Mom, you left your kid with this guy. You're getting eaten. Hey, Raj, you got another kid. You got to watch out. Hope he doesn't go missing.
sorry, dude.
Good
But
luck
then,
explaining this one to the police.
when he did go missing, I was upset for like a minute till he found him because I was like, oh no, not another one. But he found him, so that's cool. But also, unpopular opinion. Sorry, she was not that hot.
You weren't around in the 80s much.
I was born in '85.
She wasn't around in the 80s much.
I don't care. She wasn't that hot. Sorry. Unpopular opinion.
House, 1985, 1986. 91 minutes. Anything else you'd want to add?
Do you want to ask me a question?
Not at the moment, because I want to see the craziness in your eyes continue.
What do you mean?
Anything else coming up? We got some potato chips.
Ooh, we have a few weird food videos coming.
We didn't do the potato chips tonight because, like I said, I feel like crap.
And I want you to actually taste them.
Yes.
So, yeah. But, yeah, we've got some weird food coming.
Yeah.
And,
couple more movies. We're
oh, yeah, no,
there.
we do have a Christmas movie that I want you to see.
Mm-hmm.
But again, he has not seen a movie. And it's got Sam Elliott.
She's happy about this. But,
I am so excited that I've seen a movie that he hasn't seen. I'm so excited.
Question. Have you ever seen Die Hard?
And it is a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not.
Yeah. That's on the list now.
Okay. I'm down.
Hey, Scary.
Yes, Forrest?
Have you ever seen House 1985/86?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. Till the next one. I really can't think of this dude's name. It's Stephen Meyer.
I am revoking your horror card. I'm revoking your horror card. Also, I want to brag to somebody about this so bad right now. Oh my god, you cheater! You are cheating. He's cheating.
This is not cheating. His name not on the back of this one, so it's not cheating. Crispin Glover.
Hey, Jess, there's something he doesn't know.
I know his name. I say his name all the damn time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Steve Miner's right there. Cunningham. Sean Cunningham.
Give me your horror card
It's
now.
over there in my wallet next to my testicles.
Well, I've already got those in a jar, dear.
You do.
I do.
Cunningham and Miner. This was their other project before they fell out of... That lawsuit's still going on. You're still there. You didn't turn the thing off.
I did not.
No. Cunningham and Miner did this. I think I even told you one of them had a cameo in the bookstore too.
Yes, you did.
Did you recognize this is the last little piece of info. The lady in the bookstore that kept asking him all the question?
The obnoxious lady.
Yeah.
What about her?
That was Frau from Austin Powers.
Oh my god, you do know that I was obsessed with those movies when we were teenagers?
Broke her.